All right, everybody, welcome to the Fun Palace. Welcome to the Fun Palace. We're taking a look at some Coachella. Please tell me in the chat, what are some of your favorite Coachella or concert memories? Did COVID ruin it for you forever? Or are we itching to get back out there again? The last concert I saw was Primus before COVID. They were amazing. Let me do chat rules real quick. We'll get the nitty gritty, boring stuff out of the way. Or are we itching to get back out there again? Last concert I saw was Primus before COVID. But yeah, what are some of your Coachella or music festival favorite moments, or concert moments in general? It cut me off when I was saying that at the beginning. All right, without much further ado, let's get into it. I have not previewed this, so you'll get my real reaction and feedback, but I want to mostly hear from you because I'm a new, smaller channel trying to test out some stuff to see what might be groovy. We'll just try it out. There's the chat rules everybody's asking, and it's my fault for not posting every time, so I'm going to change that. Here we go.
Welcome back. Now, it seems Lizzos off the Ozempic and back to boarding private jets. The Kamala campaigner was in Coachella, where she performed a set with a giant twerking Labubu, and she was joined on stage with the thoroughly talentless Sexy Red. It was even worse than you think.
Her buns look nice to me. I don't know. To me, that's a nice butt. She doesn't have any cellulite. It's like nice and round, and it's big, but not out of control, even though I like all shapes and sizes. That's a nice booty. For a while, yeah, they said she was super skinny or something. But before, she was sagging and bagging with her huge butt, and now it's nice and firm looking. Oh, a boo-boo. Oh, no. What the fuck?
Yep, that was the highlight, guys. I played you the best part. People spent a small fortune to be at Coachella. I think I'd rather stick thumbtacks in my eyes than see that again. But you know, I do prefer Lizzo's work at Coachella more than her attempts to save democracy. Remember this?
As a rocker, some crazy trippy visuals at a creative stage show would get me to watch at least 2 or 3 songs of your performance, even if I couldn't stand the music or it was too wimpy for me or whatever the case. Like, I don't know. There's something to be said for that. Who else played Coachella? I haven't even looked into it. I've never been, by the way. I couldn't afford it back before COVID. I couldn't imagine how outrageous it is now. But I hate the big festivals where you have to choose which bands you want to see because they'll be playing on separate stages at the same time as each other. So they're playing against each other instead of all consecutive, yeah. And then sometimes the bands will just play like 3 to 7 songs, and it's like never quite enough. Like I saw the Beastie Boys at a festival. They did like 3 songs. I'm like, what? That does not quench my thirst.
This is how a bad saves democracy. You hoes couldn't even spell democracy. Oh, I'm not the girl I was or used to be. Oh, be better. Turn up the music. Turn down the lights.
But I tell you, the Democrats thought she was a force to be reckoned with. The rest of us, though, listened to her warning here. She meant it as an endorsement, but it was a warning.
You know, they say if Kamala wins, then the whole country will be like Detroit.
Joining me now is the host of After Hours with Alex Stein. Alex, did you enjoy Lizzo and Sexy Red's Coachella performance? Hope you liked it more than I did.
Yeah, I didn't really like the performance, and the only people that did like the performance were the people that were tripping on probably LSD and MDMA at the audience. I mean, those are the only people that could enjoy something so terrible.
Sounds like he's jealous that they were just young and having a good time. I mean, come on. That was the whole point of some concerts, especially in the 60s and 70s. I was far from born yet. Don't get any ideas, but it used to it used to be part of the show. Bands would use their creativity to do all this stuff. But then it kind of carried over into the 90s. Remember Guar? They had this super elaborate stage show, the sci-fi costumes. They went all out. Hit you with everything but the kitchen sink. And I was never a huge fan of them, but some of their songs are really good. It wasn't just like an apology because, hey, our music's so bad, so here's a distraction. A lot of bands use it as an integrated thing, you know. MDMA. Is that like ecstasy? Or I had that in my rave days. I just stayed up and I was like wired. My eyes were radiating. I'm like, no.
Now, fans have accused the producers of Euphoria of putting Sydney Sweeney through a humiliation ritual after nearly a 5-year hiatus. The show returned with Sweeney's character set to marry her boyfriend. But in her opening scene, Alex, Sweeney is dressed up in this revealing outfit, dog costume, doing provocative videos, some of which we can't even show on this program. But I can show you this.
I'm trying to become TikTok famous.
You've been a bad, bad dog.
Woof, woof.
Yes,
Oh,
drinking
woof.
water on all fours and
I'm woofing with delight. Now, the dog thing, not so much a turn on, but that ass is ace. Man, oh man, a Chevitz. I'm schwitzing. I'm schwitzing. I need my Wiener Schnitzel.
playing with dog toys. What do you make of that, Alex?
Well, Rita, I'm a huge animal lover, so I'll allow it. And anything that puts Sydney Sweeney on my timeline more, I'm in full support of. So, it is an unorthodox role for her, returning after 5 years of not playing that. And I'm sure that's going to be difficult. But if you just put her in lingerie, I think that job will be achieved, swiftly and done at the top level imaginable.
Oh, Alex, come on. You've got to be kidding me. Don't you reckon they've done that to her deliberately because she upset so many people on the left with that American Eagle campaign and, talking about her genes, and people said it was a dog whistle to white supremacy. Don't you think they're making her do that just to teach her a little lesson?
Yeah, and that makes me like it even more, Rita. That's how sick I am in my mind. The fact that she's doing that as a punishment makes it even better, and I hate to admit that publicly.
But you just have, bless you. Now, this is an incredible story. The New York Post reports an Illinois woman who claimed she was detained by ICE for nearly 2 days was actually relaxing at a hotel getting spa treatments, according to a $1 million defamation suit filed by a county sheriff. Sundance Sunny Nakvi, who is a US citizen, gained national attention last month when she and a band of supporters publicly insisted she was unlawfully detained by ICE officers for around 43 hours.
All right, sweetie, have a great day. But no, I don't kink shame. I like a woman who can take charge in the spanking department, but also doesn't mind the old switcheroony role reversal and submissive in that area. But yeah, you guys, let me know what I should cover next. 3 to 5 minutes is ideal. No sports, no politics. I don't do a ton of salacious stuff unless it's like overwhelmingly interesting or whatever.